Hi.
Better not do.
That's all right. Hey, I have got this friend, and he's a congressman in Knoxville. He's a great guy. He's such a cool dude, and he flies home every weekend, just like 455 other members of Congress. And
Flies home? Oh, from D.C.?
yeah. So 50 times a year, that's 455 members of Congress, is about 20,000 trips, right? Now, you know that there's more than 20,000 trips because there's graduations, there's deaths in the family. You know, there's trips overseas, right? So the number, conservatively, is 20,000, let's say. Now, I've been on an airplane before, and 20,000 times 2, because you have to return home, it's 40,000. But when you go on the airplane, and I use my Delta Sky Miles credit card, I get frequent flyer miles. So 3,000 times 40,000 is 120 million frequent flyer miles. What does Congress do with all their frequent flyer miles? They keep the miles, right? They don't give them to artists to come to Washington. I have a nonprofit called the Constitution Art Society. Well, we're going to attempt to go and paint Congress. But we I guess I have another story. It's a famous story about a bank robber named Willie Sutton. And Willie robbed 5 banks. And he got caught 5 times. And they asked him, why do you rob banks? And you know what his answer was? Because that's where the money is. One day, I'll rob a bank and I'll get away with it. And then I'll be an honest man. He's pretty smart, right? He's honest. So, my point is, that every bank robber knows that it's better to get the money before the money gets to the bank, to the vault of the bank, right? If you get the money before the money gets into the vault of the bank, you don't have to blow up the bank. You know what I mean? It's very expensive to blow up the bank vault. And a lot of people watching you. It's harder to get away with the money, right? That's why Congress has lobbyists. They get the money before the money gets into the vault of the bank. I mean, of the making law. You know what I mean? So that's what Congress has, lobbyists. They get the money before the money gets into the vault of making law. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me.